you have me on your side. I was like, I'm on your side, and like, and I'll always choose you, and I'll always be straight up with you. I was like, I'm not really fake to people's faces or whatever, so.
That's good.
Yeah. No, I feel good with him. I think he's just worried that, like, everyone's worried because he knows he's, like, flirting a little bit. Mm-hmm. So he kind of just wants to secure himself with people, I think. Again, like...
I feel like I gave him a little bit of that security.
Yeah. I'm just hoping he feels good with us. He's still not, like, my number one or anything, but...
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted, I don't think I would put him up, so...
So, Will came and talked to me in the washroom.
Oh, yeah? We'll wait till we pass the door. This is, like, the perfect way to talk.
Can you guess what he's thinking now?
Switching?
Again, I don't know if I completely trust him, but he's like... He came up to me, he's like, man, this is the same thing that happened last week, because he told me. Yeah? Because last week he's like, man, I know you love Jesse, but it might be a better game move for you to not keep him around and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And without saying it, I kind of said the same thing to him. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I'm trying to separate game from personal and this and that. But he said he's really got to think about it, but he said he thinks if it's going to end up being the smart thing to do moving forward. So, I don't know if he's just bullshitting, but he talked for like fucking 20 minutes about it.
Okay. Does he know where your vote is this week?
Huh?
Does he know where your vote is this week?
I didn't, again, he has an idea, but I never said it.
Okay.
So, and he was agreeing with everything. I just said, hey, I'm gonna lay it up for you. I called him out too for last week.
You did?
I said, you know what? I'm at a fucking place in this house. I don't know what's going on. I said, let's be honest, Will. Last week we sat in the kitchen. You gave me your word that you were voting what I was voting, and you didn't. And he's just like, well, he's like, yeah, but like, in my defense, what did he say? Oh, he's like, in my defense, Jesse threw your and Kaela's name out there in the HOH test. I came and told you that in confidence that you wouldn't tell anybody. You didn't? I was like, no. I was like, I appreciate that. Like, you did do that, but I just said, hey, I gotta weigh all the options now. And I said, yeah, there was a little bit of animosity with the whole Jesse and V thing last week and everything that happened with that. And I gotta look at both sides of it. But I just said, moving forward, whether someone's strong in comps or not strong in comps, I said, I want to move forward with the people I trust the most. And he's like, I absolutely agree. And he's like, I don't even know if I trust V. And he said this, he's like, I still think she's the one that voted. Will said that.
Yeah, the thing is like, if Will got head of household, I think he would put us out.
Maybe. I don't know if he's that big a player.
Basing that off of his relationships with other people. Not basing it off his relationship with us. I feel good with him. But the fact that, like, he has no one else to put up with us.
Yeah.
He wouldn't put up Maddie. He wouldn't put up Paris. He would probably put up Ryan, I guess.
Ryan,
but,
for
like,
sure.
Yeah, he wouldn't put up Ali or Liv. He's in a thing with them. He wouldn't put up Hamza. Like, maybe Ryan and one of us is a pawn or something. So, we would never be pawns. If we were a reason to be a pawn, we're not the pawn. We're the target to go home.
Yeah, so who knows again? And taking it with a grain of salt, he's like, 100%, I got you, I got your back, blah, 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 moving forward. Because I said, hey, I'm not giving fucking anyone my word. I said, you can pick up from this conversation how you think I'm going to go vote. I said, if V or Maren wants to ask me the night before or the day of who I'm voting, I said, I'll be straight up with them, what I'm doing. I said, at this point in time, I'm not giving anyone any of my word because we know how the fucking telephone game works. We played it in the HOH. You say one thing, it gets to the end of the line, it's completely different. And he's just like, I totally agree. And I don't know. I don't really know.
They're upstairs together right now.
Who?
V and Will.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I don't even, and I just said, it came to that point, so.
It'll come back to me anyway, so I'll tell you if Will says that to her anyway. But guess what V told me?
What?
She said that when Hamza was HOH, he admitted to her that when I put up Jesse and Liv, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was just pretending I didn't. He's like, I wanted Jesse to go home the whole time.
Yeah, I told you that.
I know,
yeah,
but like
but confirmed it, yeah.
Confirmed it, yeah. No. Yeah, your theory was completely right.
Oh,
She was
I knew you wanted to get...
Ames pretended like, oh, like, we were, against it, which just proves that everything she just said on the couch was a lie, because she knew from day one.
Exactly.
So she wasn't trying to save Jesse the first 3 days?
No. Exactly.
So what she just said, oh, the couch was a lie. Calling people every liars.
It took everything of me not to stand up and fucking...
I'm not keeping her at all. But again, I'm not going to tell anyone what I'm doing. Just because I want people to vote for themselves. Because honestly, I want it to be a split vote, so I know who's on the other side.
But I'm just looking to lay things out in a way I want to lay them out. I said, well, I like you. I said, there's no reason for you to blow your game up. I said, I'm not fucking telling you either side or what, but and you gotta look at the whole picture. I said, if you're just on your own, I basically said, I said, you're a bigger target with V than without. And he was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, and he sees that. He's just in the same spot where he's struggling with, and he said that too. He's like, you know, she attached herself to me right when I came in the house. I didn't really have too much of a choice. I ended up liking her, and then things just became a thing. So I don't know. I don't want to say that I feel it, but I don't know where Will sits.
Yeah.
Because I think he's...
You saw him pull Marin away, right? So like maybe he's already trying to cut him.
He said he had a chat with him, but I can't remember what it was about. Because he's like, oh yeah, I pulled Marin aside, and we just talked it out a little bit. And I just told him, I said, hey, and I'm trying to play like a little more confident game now too.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey, this is the one I use with Johnny as well, which is true. I said, I don't want to have to fucking rely on anybody when I talk about trusting people. That's why I said, hey, yeah, it'd be cool to have her around, you know. She can probably win some comps, but I want to rely on myself to win comps. I don't want to have to rely on other people to win comps for me.
Yeah.
I said, that's why I want to move forward with someone that might not be as good at comps, but I can trust more. Someone that can win comps, and maybe or maybe not, they'll put me up.
That's funny because Johnny used the trustworthy thing to Mary about wearing to me. He was like, the trustworthy thing, he was like, yeah, B could be good at comms, but like I feel really good with her, but then everyone else tells me that they're really good with her, so he doesn't know where he stands kind of with her, game-wise. And then he was like, but Marin, he could be someone that you can trust going forward. He seems like a trustworthy, honest person. He was like, so he's someone that like, that's why I would want to keep him. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, your head's on the right track here, Johnny.
Yeah, so, and the way I explained that to Will was just like, hey man, I'm just gonna lay cards on the table. It's the same thing that happened with Jesse, and then I kind of threw my bone. I was like, yeah, now that I think about it, you're right, you did come to me last week and say that, you know, Jesse, because he did, he's like, I know Jesse's your good buddy, because I was just like, where's your head at last week with Jesse? And he's like, I know Jesse's your good buddy, but it might be a better game move if he ends up going home, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, looking back, you know what now? It makes sense, and like, thank you for that, because we would have been looked at as a 3, but we could have went up this week. Who knows, like 2 of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And he's like, exactly. And then I just said, I feel like you may be in the same situation, but I'm not telling you which way to go. It's your game to play. I'm not telling you what I'm going to vote, but I'm sure you can get a sense of how I feel and how other people feel when you talk to everybody.
Yeah, and Johnny says that he doesn't think we're a threat right now. And I was like, the reason why I think that we're a threat is because obviously we're a duo. Yeah. Duos are automatically a threat. Referring back to previous seasons of Big Brother, every single time there's a showmance, they're a threat because they're seen as 2 people. Yeah. We're not winning comps, we're not doing anything right now, and Johnny's literally like, I think the only reason that we're a threat is because it's already been put out there that we're a threat, so it's an easy scapegoat when someone's like, hey, who should go up on the block? Who's a threat to you? Well, I mean, the showman's is a threat. It's because it was already said. It's not something surprising. When someone looks at me and says, hey, you're a threat, I'd be like, yeah, obviously I know, like it's been talked about. But if someone looks at Johnny and says, hey, Johnny, you're a threat, he's gonna be like, what? Who's coming after me? Whoa. Like, so like to throw our names out there anytime is like just an easy way to not get any blood on your hands.
It's such an easy way just to agree with people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I said to him.
But
like,
other than that, like he's like, I don't think anyone's really looking at you that way, which means kind of like we're probably in a good position. Because if V goes, a lot of dishonesty goes, and like things that we didn't know that we could trust is out the window. Because I feel good. Eric, Ali, Liv, feel good with Johnny now. We have Hamza and Marin on the side, and then if Will is gonna be straight up with us, we can be straight up with him. And then we have Paris, and then Maddie is whatever. She's not gonna win.
Yeah, because like I said, I had the full, just like you kind of laid it out with Liv, I laid it out with Will. Same shit. I said, me and Jesse made a fucking thing early on. That got fucking kiboshed. I said, you had my back on a vote. You said it twice. That didn't happen. But we talked all of that out, got all that in the air, so I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I said to him too, I was like, to be honest with you, man, looking at the whole picture, this is where you stand now. It's kind of a chance for you to hit the restart button. I basically said, you're not a threat. I said, you know everyone fucking loves you. You know, butter him up a little bit. I said, you get it. Like, everyone in the house loves you. You're probably a fan favorite. So if Veronica goes home, you're just back to fucking storytelling, East Coast, funny, well, that everyone likes and no one thinks is a fucking threat.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, yeah, you're fucking right.
So he's here to play for himself because he's a family. Like, he has reasons to not care and boot people
and
out.
I'm starting to think that he's here more for the game than relationship.
Oh, 100%.
I think so. Yeah.
Which is good because, like, he's got the same voice that I do. And that's dangerous because anyone that thinks like me, I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So I feel.
Only room for one of these.
I feel good with him after that chat. I don't know what he's gonna do with everyone else, but yeah, we'll kind of leave it with that. But again, yeah, I played the confident thing. I was like, you know, I use this with Johnny too. I was like, the relying on people stuff. I was like, I hate it. I was like, I'm sure there's been times outside in your personal life in the real world where you rely on somebody and they let you down. That's the worst feeling ever. That's why I said, I don't ever want to have to rely on fucking anybody here. I was like, it's my turn to go win some comps. I'm ready to do this. And I got a little fired up and he's like, yeah. And he's like, and then he brought us. He's like, no man, it's our turn. Like, we can win comps. Me, you, Hamza, fucking whatever. That's why I said, stay or go. Whatever happens with feet. I said, we can move forward. It's a restart phase and we can fucking still run this game.
Yeah.
And he was just like eating it up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I feel very, very good with the two chats I've had with Johnny, or the one chat with Johnny and the one with Will.
So,
but
upcoming weeks, what should we do? Like, if this is a double, are we gonna go ruthless or are we gonna go easy? And like, if the next comp after that, like, are we gonna try to win?
We're gonna try to what?
Win? Or if someone that's really close to us is almost winning, give it to them? Or do you want it? Or
yeah,
like, what should we do going forward?
I still.
We gotta figure that out.
At the end of the day, the only way to guarantee safety in this game
is to win.
Yeah,
so if
right
you have
now,
a chance to win, just freaking take it.
And we'll have to deal with the consequences of who I may or may not put up later on. Once I hear everything, and me and Will kind of laughed about that too, and we're like, wait till we get in that room there. See who's kissing my ass, who's where, and who's at what.
Because in my mind, like, if I was to win, Will's an option for me. Only because he's someone I personally don't trust.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that depends on all the other relationships and all the other, like, talking to people, because people give you shit when you're HOH.
Yeah, but I'm also telling, like, which is a bit of a strength too, and like with Johnny and Will, I'm like, Kaela and I are our own fucking players. It's like, if we both go up on the block, I mean, we both want to stay.
Yeah.
Like, who are we going to be able to lean on and, you know, things like that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's a difficult position for us.
Yeah.
So I also wanted to play, like, a little bit of the, like, Will, I got you on the bro side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Johnny just felt super comfortable with it too. He's like, he's just like, yeah, I want to talk to you both individually. And I said, you know, we can say and agree on different things. I said, our votes were both different last week. I said, just because we're showmans, it doesn't mean we're going to completely play exactly the same.
No, you have your own game and I have my own game.
Yeah,
we just happen to trust each other.
Exactly, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So,
everyone has their number one in this game, and you just happen to be mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I'm not attracted to you or anything, but no, so
just for the game purposes anyway. You gotta keep busy.
I'm gonna pop by Johnny just to say hey. My thoughts are still the exact same since Veronica's speech. Just so he knows that.
Yeah.
Will, I had that chat with him post-speech, and yeah, he's really thinking. I think he's a good guy deep down, but I think he's here to play, and at the end of the day, I think he'd rather stay on a good team, then that's when that's why I kind of said that. I was like, man, I like you on a personal level. Besides it, I use the same word.
I'm proud of what we've accomplished.